Thanks, Dick, and thanks, Gerald. Thanks very much. It occurred to me during that description of the voyage how similar that would be if we had documented the first great big sea tour around Newfoundland. If we had documented it in journalism in that very way. Depart St. October 12th. Depart St. John's in 2 Festivas. Wipers break on one of the Festivas near Claremont. Night 1. Lose drummer. Near Gander, bass player leaves bass in Irving parking lot. Notably less bass in tonight's concert. Honest to God. Thank you very much for that. It is cool to hear the story and to see the, the trials that these guys went through, and to effectively, start the place that we live. It's wonderful to have you guys here to tell us about it. Thank you very much. I did notice, by the way, when I looked at the panels earlier in there about, the journey towards the end of it got so arduous that a bunch of dudes jumped ship and walked back. And I said, that's the day I wanted to be there. I wanted to be there. I wanted to see that conversation. Where are you going? We're out of here. That would have been a great fly in the wall day. Anyway, welcome. It's good. Thank you very much for coming, and thanks for everybody for coming. And it's perhaps remiss of me. I should have mentioned earlier that we have 3 layers of government, and I'm grateful to have you all here. I must say, we have. I know Charlene is here. Charlene Johnson is here from the province. She's there. Hello. Hello. And we have Scott. Right, where are you? From this chief. Here. There you are. Scott Andrews is right here, ladies and gentlemen, from the federal government. Well, from the from the federal government. Doesn't it nice? MP for Avalon, ladies and gentlemen, Scott is here, and the mayor, his worship is here, Mr. Herman. Where is he? How's it going? That's awesome. Welcome everybody. It's good to have you here. Now, our next thing we're going to do is we're going to actually lay the keel, and I'm going to introduce the Keel-Layers. But just before we go to that, I'm going to make sure that Jerome's. Where's Jerome? There. Jerome's in charge of the actual building of the. Give him a round of applause. He's a master boat builder. There's a bit of activity going to go on in a sec where we all line up and do it, but I'll get the people lined up, and then Jerome will tell us all what we're going to do. And after we get lined up, we're going to do it in old shanty fashion, and Melvin is going to lead us. Where's Melvin? There's Melvin. Melvin's going to lead us in a shanty as we officially lay the keel. How cool is this? That's the first thing you do when you build a ship, and we're going to officially lay the keel to start the rebuilding of the Indeavour. Now, I kind of thought when I got involved in this that it would be some kind of ceremonial thing that we would do, but it's not at all. We're actually laying the keel. That's cool. Let's introduce the Keel-Layers, the people who are lucky enough to get to rebuild it. And starting, first of all, I'm going to introduce them, and we're going to take our places. And I think place number 1 is going to be over where Bruce is standing, right here, right?
Sort of.
Yeah. Yeah, over there.
Not exactly, but...
Sure. So, now here's what we're doing as well. This is kind of cool. Each of us, there are 14 people going to lay the keel, and each of us is representing one of the 14 crew who man the vessel. So, first of all, the man who needs no introduction, really, the man who started it all, in position number 1, the Governor of Newfoundland, Mr. John Guy, ladies and gentlemen. Give him a round of applause. And position number 2, right behind John, representing the crewman named James Holworth, Mr. Jim Anstey, Director, Avalon Region, Department of Innovation, Trade and Rural Technology. Round of applause for Jim. Way to go. Thank you, Jim. All the way up. Oh, we're good, are we? Okay. All right, cool. And then we have, I can't pronounce his name, I really tried, but it was a crew member named James Babakuki, something like that. My career in broadcasting just went. And it's really unfortunate, actually, now that I think about it, that Miss Charlene Johnson, MHA, take this one on. Anyway, round of applause for Charlene, everybody. MHA, Trinity Bainbird, Minister of the Environment, and yes, a person well acquainted with the Gulch in Gala. That's a bit of an in-joke, and I'll tell you later. Representing Francis Tipton, Scott Andrews, MP for Avalon, Government of Canada. Thank you very much. Very good. Mr. Teague, this guy doesn't have a first name on here for some reason, we don't know it, I guess. Mr. Teague will be represented by Bill Grandy, Program Manager, Business Support for ACOA. Thanks, Bill. Mr. Kraut will be represented by Mr. Jim Harnham, Mayor of the Town of Winterton. Excellent. Next we have Jordan Crowder, crew member, will be represented by Bruce Whitelaw, the Chair of the Wooden Boat Museum of Newfoundland, Labrador. George Davis, crew member, will be represented by Roy Daw, Cupid's 400 Inc. Chair. Thanks, Roy. George Lane, crew member, will be represented by Melvin Green, the Chair of the Winterton Heritage Advisory Board. Crew member George Vaughn will be represented by Mr. Dick Witt, who we just met. Thank you very much. By way of introduction, by the way, took us at the Bacaloo Trail Heritage Corporation. Thank you very much. Thomas Taylor, crew member, will be represented by Hilary Cass, the Indeavour Exhibition Designer. Thank you very much, Hilary. And three more. George Whittington will be represented by Ken Flynn, the Executive Director of the Museum Association of Newfoundland, Labrador. Excellent. Thomas Rowley, crew member, will be represented by Alan Doyle, extremely good-looking man from Petty Harbour. I'll do that. You tell me where to go when you're ready. And finally, Edward Perry will be represented by Mr. Henry Vokey. It was thrilled to meet Henry and myself. I was a few minutes ago. He's a master boat builder from Trinity. He's a lifetime member. I swear to God. I heard about Mr. Vokey's work. He's built over 1,000 boats, and someone said he's over 80 years of age, and I kept looking around today. I'd love to meet Mr. Vokey, and I couldn't find anybody that looked 80 years of age. And I still can't. Anyway, he's building a boat outside his house in Trinity right now. Someone said it's almost 40 feet long, 40-foot schooner. Is that right? And it made me feel very lazy. It's great. So that's us now. Jerome, I think, will tell us what to do from here. One question I should ask Bev before we go forward. Is this I'm sorry? John Guy first.
He's going to do his proclamation.
Oh, John Guy first. Thank you very much, sir. Thanks for keeping me in line. First of all, before we get to that, John Guy, yeah, there you go. John Guy is going to come up. Do you want to do your proclamation from up here, John? I think it's only fitting. There's a proclamation. And are we all facing the right way? Do you want us facing the door or facing this way?
I guess we're going to face this way.
We're going to face this way.
When we're lifting, we should face center.
Okay.
Okay, so we have to be on the other side when we're going to...
You'll instruct us in a second. For the press, anyway, if you want, we'll be facing that way when we look. But, ladies and gentlemen, Mr. John Guy.